Welcome to Bailey Road Christian Church. I know it's been a while since many of you have been here, but we're excited about having you here on the 5th. And so we thought we'd give you a little bit of tour so you knew exactly what you have to expect. As you come in, you'll notice that the front doors will be open to you. You won't even have to touch anything. Again, we're trying to help you with your safety as best we can. As you enter in, you'll notice that we have a friendly greeter behind her mask, and she will be here to answer any questions you might have. Also, if you are in need of a mask that you didn't bring with you, you can use one of the ones that Fran can offer to you. Just want to mention that wearing a mask is what we're especially encouraging you to do as you're entering into worship, and then also as you're exiting worship. Those are the times when you're most likely to be with each other. And during the service, we'll talk about a little bit with the singing. We'd also like you to wear a mask too. I remember one of our young ladies that was talking about wearing a mask, and she was saying that I don't wear a mask because I'm so worried about it getting myself, but I wear a mask to honor other people, because who knows who might be an asymptomatic carrier. And so when we bring and wear a mask, we're valuing the other people, and we're saying that we want to keep you safe. I know that for me, when I go to different places, like I'm going to a gas station or someplace and they're wearing their mask, it makes me feel secure knowing that they care that much about me. So Fran, thank you for showing us around. Let's continue on, and you will get a chance to see what else we'll be doing. As you look down the hallway here is our nursery. Our nursery will be closed. Again, this is for the safety of everybody involved. For kids, now if for instance you have a child and you need to change them, feel free to use the bathrooms, or you can use our handicapped accessible bathroom that's near the fellowship hall, and you can take care of all of that. But while we're looking down this way, there's also something important that you need to know a little bit about the bathrooms. Looks like it's... Wait a second, please. Okay, we'll wait a second. Oh, there we are.
You'll notice that all our bathroom doors have locks on them now, so one at a time, please. You can use a towel to open the door, turn off the light, throw it away. Drinking fountains are off, hand sanitizer for your hands afterwards. That's it, then on to the sanctuary.
All right.
You'll notice the offering plates to be put in at the end of the thing so that nobody touches anything.
And as you enter, you also notice that people will be socially distanced. You will have every other pew would be closed off, so that you'd be in the pews that are opened up. If you are a family, we just ask that you would sit together. If you're by yourself, we just trust that you know about how much 6 feet away is. And so if you'd socially distance yourself, that'd be really appropriate. But I also want to mention that we aren't going to have any masked police. And we're not going to have anybody with a ruler, a tape measure that's going to just make sure that you're the exact same distance away. I think we know we can use grace in all of this as we gather. Now, if for some reason we have a lot of people and we need to, we can use our foyer or our parlor area, and that area can be also used for overflow. Well, let's think about the service itself. As we said, we'd like to have you wear your masks as you would come into the service. As you sit down and you're socially positioned properly, if you feel the need to take off the mask, we just ask that as we begin our singing together, that you'd put the mask on again as we sing together. During our worship service, we're also going to be having communion. And how we're going to do communion is we ask that you would bring your communion with you. In my case, I have a little Tupperware thing that I bring with me. It has some crackers and a couple of grapes, so whatever you want to do to be creative, bring those things with you, and then we can experience and have communion together. So hopefully these are some guidelines that will really help you, but we understand that we will need a lot of grace through this whole process. Then again, as you exit at the end, we'd ask that you wear a mask, and probably not to spend a lot of time talking with one another. Again, we're trying to limit having groups gathering together while they're in the building. But definitely we want to do this with the spirit of grace. And Mark has a statement that we wrote at the very end of the guidelines that I'd like for him to offer for us at this time.
It reads like this: most importantly, if you are able and decide to attend our church service this weekend and going forward, please be conscientious of the sensitivity of others and their convictions. As we all begin to return to our gatherings, there is going to be a learning curve as to how we operate around one another. We want to encourage you as much as possible to handle this time as our Lord would have us, with love, grace, and respect towards one another. Please continue to keep your love for one another as the primary aim of your heart as you come to worship. And if you feel uneasy about coming, don't come. Wait until you feel comfortable. You can always watch it on TV. Thank you very much.
God bless you all, and we'll see you then again on the 5th, July 5th. It'll be a great day together. God bless.